If you are watching this video, it is because you struggled with the Lesson 3 exit ticket for Module 1. Let's go through it together. Write the following in exponential form and as a multiplication sentence using only 10 as a factor. Okay, so what do they want us to do here? 1,000 is 1, 2, 3, has 3 zeros in it. So instead, we can write it as 10 with 3 zeros, right? 1, 2, 3, which equals 10 times 10 times 10. Okay. Now here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. So I'm going to say 10 to the 4th, which equals 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. All right, and you can really follow the example that they gave you. I sure did, because sometimes when you read the directions, you're not quite sure what they're asking. Write the following in exponential form. So this column right here is exponential form because we're using exponents. And as a multiplication sentence, right, that's our multiplication sentence using only 10 as a factor. So 10 times 10 times 10, right? The directions are not always super easy to understand, but multiplication sentence is this, okay? And we could only use tens. So we couldn't say 100 times 10 or 100 times 100. They wanted us to use only 10. Number 2, write the following in standard form. So we said exponential form looks like this. Multiplication sentences look like this. Now they want standard form, which is just the answer, right? So 3 times 10 squared is 3 with 2 zeros in it. And I can tell you that that would be like 3 times 100, right? So 3 times 1 is 3 and then 2 zeros. And here we have 800 divided by, 10 to the 3rd. So that's 800 divided by 1,000. Okay, well this number is bigger than this number, which means that we're going to need a decimal, aren't we? So I'm going to put my decimal in there just to be safe. And I'm going to move it how many times? 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And my new answer is 8/10. Okay, that one was tricky because we're dividing by a number that's bigger than the first number, which means we have to put a decimal point in there. Okay, remember that. If you're dividing something by something that's bigger, you need a decimal point. Next one, 2.16 times 10 to the 4th. Okay, 10 to the 4th is the same as saying 10,000. Okay. So 2.6 times 10,000, which is 4 spaces. And we're making it bigger because it's multiplication. So I'm going to move this over 1, 2, and I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So my new answer is 21600. And my decimal point is all the way over here now. And that means I need a comma there. All right. So if I multiply 2 times 10,000, I'm going to get 20,000, right? That makes sense. And then the 1600th there becomes 1,600. Okay, and the last one is division, so the number's getting smaller. So I'm dividing by 100 because 10 times 10 is 100. All right, and 754.2, 754 and 2/10 divided by 100. I'm making the number smaller. That means the decimal goes over 1, 2 spaces. Oop, my pen just decided to stop. Ugh, it's annoying. Let's see if I switch colors. Will that help? Okay, 1. Oop, no, it sure didn't, did it? There we go. Okay. So I'm going over 2 spaces, 1, 2. That means my new answer is 7.5 42, or 7 542 thousandths. Okay, I know that this can be tricky, You have to remember to use common sense. If you're multiplying, you want the number to be bigger. If you're dividing, you want the number to be smaller. The number of exponents is the number of zeros or the number of times you move the decimal. Okay, be careful with that. If you are still struggling with this, please come see me and have a great day.